Hello guys, welcome back to Python Basic Tutorial Series Day 6 class. It's me Ashwath M Shetty taking this session to understand the basic concepts of the Python. In my previous class, we have discussed about precedence of operators. Today we are going to discuss about input and output functions. Along with we are going to discuss about type conversions. In other words, typecasting of the data types. So let us start with the demonstration of input and output functions now. Sometimes whenever the program want to run, program needs to interact with the user to get some information or to get some input data. So to do so, we need some function that is called input functions. The Python uses the input function to get the input from the user. Whatever the data accepted by the input function, it will be converted into string only. It may be integer value or floating value entered by the user, that will be converted as the string only. So let us check now with the example called fname is equal to input. So enter the first name. Now the input function asks the user to enter the value or data into the program. So now we'll enter the value Ashwath. Now another example, age is equal to input, enter the age 25. Now just check the type of the variable now by using type function. Type of fname, I made mistake, type of fname, so string. Same way, check the type of age, string. So fname is string because we have entered the value string only, that is no problem. But age we have entered integer value, but it is converted as string only. In the same way input function works. Now I want age in the integer type. So to do so, we can do the same input function, along with we need to include integer. So we can alter the same function, same statement like this: age is equal to int of input, enter the age. Now I will give the value 28. Okay, now check the type of the age now. Type of age, so it is converted into integer. Okay, this is the input function. We are familiar with the output function in the Python, that is print function. The print function is used to print the or display the output or any value information on the screen, fname. So it prints the value. Now we'll move to the next concept called conversions of the data types or typecasting. In the typecasting, we have two types of the typecasting. One is implicit data conversion and second one is explicit data conversion. So we'll see one by one. So data conversion is nothing but converting data from one data type into another data type, like integer to float, float to int, string to int, string to float, vice versa. Well guys, now let us see one example. Let us open one new file. So now num1 is equal to input of enter a number and I will double it. And now do some operation, that is num1 is equal to num1 into 2 for doubling and print it now. Print of num1. Okay, exit. So save the file, save. So now run it, run module. So it asks the input, that is number, enter number. I am going to enter number 2. So Now it is printing 22. Instead of doubling, it is printing series of number twice. Why it is printing like this? Because the input function accept the number value 2 as a string. Now you can check here, type of num1, that is string, so that's why it is printing twice. See here, num1 is equal to num1 into 2 means the value of num1 will be printed twice. So same output, the 2 printed twice. I don't want like this. I want the value should be doubled. Double in the sense it will multiply the value present in the number 1. So to do so, what we can do? We can convert the type of the number 1, modifying the statement like this: int of input of enter a number, and I will double it. Now save the program and now run this. So now enter the value number 2, observe the result, it is doubled and gave the output as 4. So understand? So that we need type conversions whenever we want to present required output according to our requirement. I said already there are two types of type conversions. One is explicit type conversion and second one is implicit type conversion. So we'll see one by one. Implicit conversion in the sense the interpreter itself convert the data into the required format. For example, check here, num1 is equal to 10.5 and num2 is equal to 15, and I am going to perform num3 is equal to num1 plus num2. Okay, now check the type of the num3. It is float. Here num1 is float, num2 is integer, num3 is implicitly interpreter adds the num1 value and num2 value and converts it as a float only. Here user did not mention anything to do this conversion. So this is example of implicit conversion. Whereas explicit conversion, the programmer forcibly writing some statements to convert the value from one type to other type. Let us check now. To do so, we have so many different types of functions like int of x to convert value to the integer, float of x to convert any x value to floating point number, and string of x to convert any x value into the string representation, and char of x to convert any x to a character type, and unichar of x to convert any x value into the Unicode character. So let us check some example now. So open a file, new file, we'll write some program to check that. So first we'll check explicit conversion now. So for example, take num1 is equal to 10 and num2 is equal to 20, and now num3 is equal to same one, num1 plus num2 you can take here, print num3. Okay, after that we'll print the type of the num3 also, type of num3. Okay, then now we'll take another variable num4 is equal to float of num1 plus num2. Okay, now print the num4. Here I am converting the values integer to float and printing, and again print the type of num4 now, print type of num4. Okay, now save this explicit conversion and now run this program. Run and run module. Now check the code one by one. Now here number 1 is equal to 10, number 2 is equal to 20, and num3 is equal to adding num1 and num2. So after that I have printed num3, so that value is 10 plus 20, that is 30. After that I have checked the type of num3, that is integer type, class int. Now second, I am going to convert the integer value to float type. Here I use the float function. Num4 is equal to float of num1 num2. So here what happens, it adds the 10 plus 20 and converts into as a float. That's why it gave the value 30.0. After that I have checked the type of num4. Type of num4 is float. It is converted now. So understand? Same way we can do another example for string conversions. Now we can convert from integer to float and float to integer. To any data type we can convert. Okay, float to int, into float, vice versa we can convert. So now we'll check. Take one new file. I'm going to define variable price ice cream is equal to 25 and price brownie is equal to 45. Now total price is equal to price ice cream plus price brownie. Okay, now let's print this total price. Before that we'll check one condition. The total is rupees plus total price. Okay, now let us check what it will be the output. So save this program. Just I will give string conversion. Okay, save and now run this program. What will be the output? See there, it is showing that error, like here check the type of error, can only concatenate string, not the integer. So come to the program. Here we are trying to concatenate the string value that total is rupees with the integer value. The integer value is total price. The total price 25 plus 45, that is stored in that variable total price. So example, we are not able to concatenate string and integer. To overcome this, we need to explicitly convert the data type of the total price now. So let us do that now. Okay, so we need to convert to string now. String of price ice cream and price brownie. So now save this and run this. Now let us check the difference with the previous. Now the result is came. The total is rupees 70. That is 45 plus 25 is equal to 70. So got it. So like this we can work with the type conversions in the Python. Understand? So guys, now we have discussed type conversions with the example to convert integer to float and integer to string, string to integer. Like this different type of demonstrations also we have done. If you have any doubt and clarification, please leave a comment. Look into the description. I am giving the link to download the study material and practice all the examples shown in the document, and like the video and share to your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.